Tonight, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens taking on Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, this is one that the defensive coordinators have had a long week because these quarterbacks, you can prepare and prepare for them, but because of their legs, you never know what they're going to do.
Yeah, when the play breaks down, I think that's where the real fun begins. I mean, it is just so hard. You mentioned it. These defensive coordinators, they spend all week, and every time the ball is snapped, you really have to defend two plays.
The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. Off we go here on Sunday Night Football. Hardy now with the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Ravens led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League, Lamar Jackson, already season 7. Greg, he's won a couple of MVPs, and he's as talented as we see in the league.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all three phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. On third down, Jackson. The ball comes out. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
So, out come the Bills and the face of the franchise. 28-year-old Josh Allen, year 7 already with Buffalo. Last 4 years, over 4,000 passing yards in each. The man who makes this team go.
We had a chance to sit down with the quarterback this week, Mike, and we asked him, he said, can you put your finger on what went wrong last week for what was a pretty rough outing? And he said, being honest, I didn't have my best week of practice. I practiced much better this week, and I'm expecting it to carry forward into the game. He can continue to get better, and they can show that they can win when he doesn't have his best stuff. If he plays a cleaner game, this is going to be a tough team to beat.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer. It sets up first and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's second and goal. They'll run with Cook, and he will dive into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Ravens offense ready to get going with their second possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They run with the longtime Titan. It's Derrick Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. With that, why don't we give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Second down and 8. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Off the play fake. Jackson. Coming open, that's the tight end Likely. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. Quick throw here is complete. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Raven first down. To the air one more time with Jackson. He'll find Aguilar, complete. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here's Henry. Not much there. A yard or 2 down to the 48. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4. It's the tight end Likely in motion. 3rd and short. Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Baltimore.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. He's got space inside the 25. And he'll be taken down.
First down run here by Henry, and he signed with the Ravens this offseason. And you think back to that run he had with the Titans, Mike, over the last 6 seasons, over 8,200 yards, 80 touchdowns. I mean, one of the most productive backs we've seen in a long time. Now it's kind of scary to think he gets to join Lamar Jackson in this Baltimore backfield. They hope the two of them can be that combo to finally get this Baltimore team over the hump. I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
Jackson now on 2nd down to the tight end Likely. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bills offense ready for their second possession. The lead sits at 4. So we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another 1st down. From the gun, it's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Allen going to give it to Cook. Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, Josh Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That's to the rookie from Florida State, Keon Coleman. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
They face 2nd down and 7. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Here's Allen. This one brought in by Curtis Samuel. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. He'll try and run here with Cook. And the Bills have a 1st and goal forthcoming. He takes this down to the 5-yard line.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down. First and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. 2nd and goal.
Allen. And he's in. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. To tack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills extend their advantage to 14-3. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here comes Hill on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive lineman had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. 14-3 is the score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Third and long. Now Jackson. He'll try to run for it. So a good chunk of yardage there, but still well short of the first down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Bills' offense ready to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Now Allen. He gets it to Samuel, left side. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Allen to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Open man, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
On 4th down, on is Sam Martin to punt. Deep for the Ravens, it's Deontay Hardy. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Ravens offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations. A lot easier to convert.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Now he'll run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. Off the play fake, Jackson. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens are back within 4. It is 14-10. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Throwing is Allen. A pass caught right side by Coleman. 2nd and 7. Here's Cook. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Slot man in motion right. Allen on 3rd down. He gets this complete to Shakir. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. Pass now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bills are out to a 21-10 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Hardy now with the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a 1st down. Not much there, maybe a yard. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Here's 2nd and 9. It's the tight end Likely in motion. They're going to go right back to Henry. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Play action now. Jackson. Taking off. He'll try to get there. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
Bateman is the motion man. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. Now, a loose football. And this is taken in by the defense.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
Now Allen on first down. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And while Samuel might have a new home in Buffalo, Mike, he's still that same dynamic guy that I played with all those years back as a young player in Carolina. He is so dynamic with the ball in his hands that in this Buffalo offense, you can either throw it to him, hand it to him, but either way, just get him the ball like we saw there, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here's Allen to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Josh Allen on the bootleg. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Ravens offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go again here with Henry. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
What I loved most about this was just the ability of the quarterback, Mike, to so quickly go through his progression. You see early on at the top of his drop, his eyes are downfield. Quickly realizes there's not a lot of opportunities downfield. Check it down to your back and see if he can pick up the rest after the catch and move the chains with his legs.
On the option, they give it to Henry. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Aguilar goes off in motion. 2nd down, Jackson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And that is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They send him right out of the slot. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's into the hands of Coleman. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Slot receiver headed right. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll motion over Samuel. Allen going to throw again. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll find Aguilar complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Open man, that's Flowers. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. Now it's Jackson. Aguilar able to make the catch. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Bateman is the motion man. To the air one more time with Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Jackson up top again. Quick throw here is complete.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, It's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
That is caught back corner of the end zone. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the...
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials indicating, let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports halftime report. We saw some strong work from James Cook in that first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bills offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7, and he'll bring up 3rd down. Allen working from the pistol. He's got the connection there to Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
Now a designed run. It's Allen. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Slot man in motion right. From the gun, it's Allen. That's complete to Coleman. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. They'll throw on first down with Allen. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. Trying to keep the drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Allen. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And now it's 4th down. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Hardy now with the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Back out is the reigning MVP of the league, Lamar Jackson, and the rest of this Baltimore offense. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Bateman is the motion man. They'll run it with Henry. This is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, trying to find some place to escape, and there was none. A big loss on the play. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up. Now, Jackson. Quick throw, taken in, and he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it, and they say it's 4th and inches. Ravens sending the punt team out there. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The Bills offense make their way out to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. That is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And it has been a rough night at the office. We go through the highlights. They are really lowlights. Relentless pressure. Receivers unable to get open. They cannot connect in the passing game. It has been a night to forget for the quarterback. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. From the gun, Jackson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. He keeps it himself. So hard to get a shot on Jackson. Gave himself up there after picking up the first down.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
On play action, here's Jackson. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. And the Bills will take over here just past the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. The Bills bringing on the punt team. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The home team's offense ready for this next possession. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout. Too many turnovers.
Yeah, I think it's been a combination of just carelessness, right? Some sloppy play offensively that has caused some of them. But also, let's give some credit to the defense. I think in a lot of the cases, they're also forcing these takeaways, punching the ball out, going up for interceptions. They've been in the right place at the right time. So, combination of really good defense at times, and at times, really bad offense.
He finds Likely, his tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Bateman is the motion man. On 2nd down, here's a run with Henry. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Now he takes off. And he's out of bounds. Very close to the 40-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of a defense, and we saw it again here.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. He'll He'll find Aguilar, complete. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Bateman is the motion man. 2nd down, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. And they convert on 3rd down. Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Jackson now. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
He will have a Ravens first down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. They'll run here, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. Back to throw, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And he will get into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago. They'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with first down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
In motion, Shakir. Here's Allen to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They'll run. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. From the gun, it's Allen. That's complete to Coleman. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now Allen. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down. They'll try it now with Hook. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that fourth down stop.
The Ravens offense ready to get back at it. Have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll keep it on the ground. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. In motion comes Andrews. On third down, Jackson. This is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 33.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The Bills offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. We're all even, 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. They go play action now. Here's Allen. He's going to run it. He'll be close to a first down. A little short, that tackle made at the 42.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure is good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner. scrambles for positive yardage.
That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. They'll motion over Samuel. On first down, it's Allen. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And they'll take this down inside 35. Set to go now on first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. They send him right out of the slot. On third down, it's Josh Allen. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
In motion, Shakir. Now Allen on first down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Gets a quick throw over to Samuel. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal. Again, it's Allen to the air. This is intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll start it here with a first and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. From the gun, Jackson. He'll go right and find his running back. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Bateman is the motion man. They'll run it on first down with Henry. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Jackson now on second down. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
That's taken in. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. Ravens bring their punt team out. Important punt here in this tie game late. Taken at the 19. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bills offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead. So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
In motion, Shakir. They'll drop to throw. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
The Ravens offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our tie. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Here comes 2nd down. Here's Henry. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. So out comes a guy who's been here before. Big spot for Justin Tucker. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Throwing now, Allen here on 1st down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you go.
Now 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it will be 2nd down. Allen going to throw again. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
So I still think there's plenty of time if they can get within shot of the end zone that they can go for a touchdown and try to win this thing in regulation. Always have a field goal try in your back pocket to at least tie the game and force overtime.
Throwing again, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to potentially send us to overtime. This one is on target, and it is good. They have tied things up here in the final minute.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
In motion comes Andrews. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the tight end, likely. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. So out comes a guy who's been here before. Big spot for Justin Tucker. This to win the game. Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. And that very likely will be a game winner. Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. Out of the end zone, it's Ty Johnson. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away 3-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.